Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Greed Ninjas. We're talking today about, we're going over Marvel and DC Comics, various tier lists within the various structures. Well, the comment we were talking about off the air just before we got started was the smartest individuals across DC and Marvel.
We all have our own opinions, obviously, so welcome back.
No, but it started off low key. I said Black Panther.
Real quick.
Wavy P is black, and he said, no, definitely Reed Richards, and I said it was debatable.
That wasn't being racist, but let me go ahead, all right? Welcome back. We got our boy,
I'm struggling with Dr. Doom.
Yep.
All right, and then hello from our boy, Evil Green.
There we go.
And then, it's your boy, Wavy P, you know what I'm saying? So we're over here. Most of the things we're going to be doing as far as research, we're just going to, here's the way we're going to do things. We're going to present our case based upon why we believe a character is as strong as they should be, or at least in the position that we claim they should be in. And then, fuck it, we're just going to ask ChatGPT, because apparently ChatGPT is smart enough to answer these types of questions anyways. So, with that being said, the first question we were debating was who the smartest was across Marvel and DC. And there's some heavy hitters, right? You got Mr. Fantastic.
I qualified it, though, with you have to be able to imagine each one of these people could handle using the anti-life equation. Because they did establish in that one on-air episode of Justice League where Lex Luthor comes across the nigga in the Mobius chair. That's one of the...
Real quick though.
Okay, are we just speaking in the whole...
across Marvel and DC.
Across Marvel and DC.
See, here's the thing, right? I don't think all characters are capable.
Comics, movies,
here's why I say you
movies, all the media.
Here's why I say you can't go with that, because the anti-life equation is something that is a cure to characters that specifically are slightly evil or anti.
But in the movies, but Batman can hold the anti. You have to be a certain level. You have to be a level 6, according to the lore. You have to be a level 6 intellect to be able to comprehend the anti-life equation.
So there's characters who can potentially comprehend it, even if they haven't seen it before.
You said the movie and everything. There is no Mr. Fantastic in the movie. In the movie, we're not going to count that.
So look. So according to ChatGPT,
the Mr. Fantastic is pretty wacky.
According to ChatGPT, we have number 1, Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic.
That's a lot of people. A lot of people would say. A lot of people. No, you can use any media that exists to support your point.
Yeah, the argument fucks up because the movies do not support the comics. We know that.
Yeah, but
no genre.
That's why we use the comics as like the holy.
So here's number 2,
the source. But you can
number 2.
So who's your answer?
No, so number 1 according to ChatGPT is Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic. Number 2,
a lot of people would say number 1 is Reed Richards, but a lot of people would say he's tied with the other smartest people.
Number 2, according to ChatGPT,
Iron Man.
It's Tony Stark.
Yeah. But see, Reed Richards, like you said.
But number 3, according to ChatGPT, is Bruce Wayne.
Of course.
Then number 4,
that they would rank Mr. Fantastic and that other Mark nigga above Bruce Wayne in intellect.
Well, you got to remember though. I think because you keep on trying to say Dr. Doom, but Tony Stark went to school at the same time as Dr. Doom, so they're Mr. Fantastic. And Dr. Doom's whole thing is he's mad at the fact that he's from a weak ass place that ain't got money.
No. Dr. Doom has infinite money. He runs all of Latveria.
Because after he graduated, he became the king, and then he went back and took his throne essentially. But before that, he was trying to go ahead and basically prove his scientific measure, and because they were broke as hell.
But there's versions of Dr. Doom that I think it's a What If, I'm not sure, but where Dr. Doom actually takes over Tony Stark's psyche and switches bodies with him. Yeah.
And
so I'm saying he's smart enough to be able to even get.
He makes he basically makes Iron Man shit, but it's like all Doom oriented.
Exactly.
And then Tony Stark actually is the reason why Latveria takes off, and they end up getting rich based off of what he does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in the real reality, it's like they just get money based off of all his evil inventions and things. He turns it into basically a negative place. It ends up being like.
I feel like Dr. Doom is the only reason they say he's not as smart as Reed Richards is because they don't qualify magic as part of being smart with shit necessarily, right? And we know his
intelligence stretches to the arcane.
Exactly, his intelligence stretches to the arcane.
Because I doubt they'll put Doctor Strange on here, but he's a PhD doctor who's also arcane. So he has he's a neuroscientist.
But he's not on the same level of making tech as Bruce Banner and Black Panther.
Because he doesn't need it because he has science. So he's but his intelligence as far as biology should be up there with them, if not surpassing them. And then stretching that into magic, magic and arcane, it doesn't get the amount of weight it deserves because, you see arcane stuff and the intelligence that stretches through in series like 40K or Magic the Gathering, because everything's magic based. Yeah. But magic takes a certain level of intellect in and of itself. So it's So I guess.
Although in a lot of different shit, they do have feelings-based magic. That's like.
But then also too, look at tech. What is tech other than just magic?
Yeah, well, there's the guy that said sufficiently advanced technology is akin to magic.
So when it comes to what these people are doing, essentially they are magicians. They're just not doing it through bippity boppity boo. Essentially.
Yeah.
You know, Tony Stark. He makes fucking sentient robots.
Yeah.
There's a whole villain.
Well, low-key, one of the marks for Tony Stark being one of the most intelligent is he can manipulate the Asgardian technology.
Oh,
he can make. He has a god killer armor that's like made of Urun metal and shit like that.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, he has like Asgard armor and shit.
So you guys want to know who's number 4?
Yeah, let's know who's number 4.
Lex Luthor.
I know Lex had to be up there though. It's crazy that they put Marvel above DC into.
But who do you guys think number 5 is? Who do you guys think number 5 is?
Number 5?
Yeah.
Why is it not Black Panther yet or something like?
Wait. Who do you
think number 5 is?
Marvel? Yeah, he asked the question. So
across DC and Marvel. Who do you think number 5 is?
What you call it? Silver Surfer.
You think number?
Ain't Silver Surfer the fucking god?
Silver Surfer is pretty smart,
but he's not there. He's just works for Galactus.
He just works for Galactus.
So exactly.
So guess.
So how?
Guess.
No. You said number 5.
Molecule Man.
Guess 5. That'd be a good one. But
Molecule Man's super intelligent.
You guess, Ryan. Without looking at my fucking screen, dude.
I can't see that far. You know that.
All right, you ready for it?
No.
So I need your guess.
Across Marvel and DC. Dr. Manhattan, for sure.
Damn it, if you don't stop talking.
I'm going to be real. It's somebody that was already named, dog.
It was somebody that was already named.
That still hasn't made the list yet.
That hasn't made the list yet.
But somebody you guys already named.
Oh, that's crazy.
No,
Victor Von Doom, number 5.
I wasn't going to say that, okay.
Yeah, I thought
I wasn't going to say that. Yeah, that wasn't going to
We were never going back to Dr. Doom because he got disrespected by that Reed Richards.
Yeah, he should already been in the top 3. Yeah. But you forget, okay, but Lex and then Bruce being in that 3 and 4 slot.
Sure,
all right, so that's it's debatable to switch Bruce in between Bruce and Tony Stark. They're like the same character. So like Bruce could really hold that number 2 spot, in my opinion.
The only time he get into Tony Stark level, but he's as smart as Tony Stark in the DC universe.
But wait, hold on. Question. I get it.
Because he makes
I get it. Tony. So Tony boxed with Thanos, right?
Yeah.
But do you think Tony has the intelligence to defeat Thanos?
Does he have the intelligence to defeat Thanos?
Solo.
Yeah. Solo, probably not.
And he's never done it.
But Thanos
whereas Thanos equivalent, the Thanos equivalent, Darkseid, Bruce Wayne is shown canon.
Thanos is not based on Darkseid.
No, Darkseid might be based on Thanos, but I said the equivalent. The Darkseid.
Well, no, I'm saying
it's like the equivalent. They serve the same purpose essentially.
They are similar now, but actually, Thanos was based on this other nigga, one of the other living gods from the one in the Mobius chair. I forget his name. It's the nigga in the Mobius chair.
Yeah.
Players fuck up.
Just to clean up real quick. But what I was going to say was, as far as what's his face?
Thanos and Darkseid?
Yeah, so Batman, the reason why Loki would give that second spot to Bruce Wayne, because I've literally seen it. It's on the cartoon where Batman outsmarts Darkseid.
Yeah, for sure.
And then essentially, like, bargains with him to, like, spare them or some shit. And I don't see somebody like Tony Stark being able to have, like, maybe he has the intelligence to, but I don't think he has the balls to, and he hasn't shown to be able to do something like that. That's similar.
Tony Stark is not on the same level of, like, who's more known for if he's prepared, he'll beat you? Tony Stark or Batman?
Batman.
But in many debates, I've seen that Mr. Fantastic usually beats Batman with prep time. Because although Batman can prepare for everything, like he's just not as smart to prepare for as many things.
I don't know, man. Like I said with the Mobius chair, he does solve the anti-life equation and prevent crime across the entire universe.
Look, Reed Richards is on some Kang shit. All right?
He is on some Kang
the Conqueror shit with the table of Reed Richards, and I'm surprised a character like Kang didn't make the list.
Kang is a mark bitch. Nobody likes him. I'm not even saying it was a Jonathan Majors fault. He was just never a popular character. He's just a random nigga that has he's a threat because he says he's a threat from across time, but we beat him every time. And then also he's a descendant of this nigga
who's himself,
but also people don't know
version that's Egyptian.
No, people don't know if he's supposed to be a descendant of Reed Richards or Dr. Doom. So that's why he doesn't even know if he's a descendant of Reed Richards.
That's why he doesn't kill either one of them.
That's why he doesn't kill either one of them, exactly.
Every single iteration of himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so here, you know what? that leads us into the next question, fellas. What are the attributes that make a hero? What are the attributes that make a hero a hero?
What are the attributes that make a hero a hero?
Intelligence.
I wouldn't know nothing about
that.
It
has nothing to do. If you were talking about what makes them a hero.
Okay, yes, rather than heroes.
Integrity.
What makes a character a threat? Right? Because we're going to go look up the qualities of each character for being a threat, and then look at what the best threat is, or the strongest threat is within all the comics.
I mean, there's all different.
Because we can name
because it all depends on, like I said.
All right, so because this leads me to my next question.
I can tell you
across Marvel and DC, according to ChatGPT, top 5 strongest characters. Who would you guys think is on that list? And I feel like it'd be tough not to put the Hulk as number 1.
I mean, theoretically, the Hulk should be smashed to everybody because he has an unlimited roof on his power. Like, he has no height. But like, when you talk about power, right? It like what's his name says. There's this one guy, I think it's Stan Lee. He says it all depends on what the writer wants to write at the end of the day, right? Like whoever will win is based on what they need him to have at the time. But that shit should usually fit in the scope of what we've known them to be. You know?
Okay, so because even ChatGPT has a specific way of looking at that. So let me re-ask the question, because it looks at strength from 3 different breakdowns. It looks at it from physical. It looks at it from cosmic abilities and magical strength.
But also, it's not even taken into account. It may say cosmic, but there's cosmic level intellects too. You know what I'm saying? Like intellect its own can be a thing. And then you got Jean Grey, who is fucking the Phoenix. But then also we found out later in one of the more recent in my age times, the Iron Fist counters the Phoenix.
Oh, word! I didn't know that.
We found out that the Iron Fist, the power of the Iron Fist, is meant to counter the power of the Phoenix. We found that shit out. And then also, you know how back in the day the Green Lantern couldn't affect the color yellow or wood?
Yeah.
But in one of the more modern things, they made it so that they can, because they got rid of the, what is it called? The fear, the
fear thing?
The fear creature.
So Sinister Core doesn't work as strong?
They got Parallax out of their rings and into his own thing.
Yeah.
So now they can affect the color yellow.
All right, though. So, fellas, question though, it still stands. Who is the damn it? Who is the physically strongest character? Wow. All right, this is just gonna have to dry off, huh? Some of this.
Physically strongest character is the Hulk.
How about you?
But also but then it's crazy to say the Hulk, because if you're in DC, Superman is supposed to be the strongest nigga. Like, have you ever heard about Superman Prime?
Yeah, I know exactly who Superman Prime is.
So you know Superman Prime can bestow the Superman ability onto anybody.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Superman Prime is crazy. Yes. He makes like a league of super people where he bestows superpowers onto people.
Yeah, no, that sounds pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah. And then they got another version of Superman that is able to... it was pretty cool when they introduced it. Do you know about the version of Superman that can go supernova?
Golden Hour, or because there's several versions of Superman that do some crazy shit like going supernova. I know there's one that rested in the sun for a certain amount of time. There's a version that went through, I think broke through the the primal wall or something, the primal barrier or something like that.
Oh, you're talking about like the source wall.
The source wall, yeah. There's one that broke through the source wall, bro.
No. I'm talking about, this is just a different iteration of Superman where he's able to unleash his power as a crazy blast all at one time, but then it depowers him.
Oh,
right?
Really? No,
and
I
he
don't
has
know
to
about this.
reabsorb sunlight to get up to his power. Like he can't fly and shit like that. But it sets off like this Nova super attack, like energy blast that he can do.
Speaking of the new versions or different versions of Superman, have you heard about the Absolute universe that's just coming out, like Absolute Batman, Absolute Power?
I heard about it.
Wonder Woman. I've been trying to keep up with it. You know, I've been watching the Rad Brad and different other comic sources. Is
Comics Explained doing it?
I believe so. He might have done a series on it, but I've been watching the ones where they kind of like do the read along without the words in the bubble.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fucking dope. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, Absolute Batman. So he's young. You know, he's not rich. I believe his father's a teacher, so he's like very emotional. And instead of both of his parents dying, it's just his dad who dies in some sort of school accident. I forget if it's like a school shooting or what. but essentially it leads him to a lifestyle of doing what he's doing. He becomes a genius, good at everything he does. Basically, it's almost like they gave. It's kind of like how it feels like the way Superman grows up in most stories.
Technically, Superman has a super intellect.
They say Superman is the strongest.
That's incorrect. According to ChatGPT,
they say Lex Luthor can't fuck with him.
Listen, so according to ChatGPT, the Hulk is number one for the strongest as far as physical strength. Number 2 is Superman. Number 3 is Wonder Woman. Number 4 is Thor.
Wonder Woman, get her off the list. Get the
hey, who are you guys taking?
Wonder Woman.
The Hulk can't be the strongest. The Hulk can't be the strongest because he has too many. Who do you think
Who do you think is taking 5?
You can't just kill the Hulk.
Who do you think is taking 5?
Do you know
in the water.
Do you know how many stories?
In the water.
He won't die.
In the water.
Do you know how many times there's a story of where there's the Earth?
Who do you guys think is taking 5 is the real question.
First of all, Wonder Woman shouldn't even be on the list. She gets mocked by everybody.
This is according to ChatGPT.
Tell me one comic where Wonder Woman doesn't get fucked up.
This is according to ChatGPT.
Even what was it called? What was it called? The Batman Who Laughed in Dark Knight's Metal?
Yeah, take it out with ChatGPT.
In Dark Knight's Metal, with the Batman Who Laughs, Wonder Woman is one of the people that dies that causes Batman to go insane and take on the crown.
Metallica. Listen.
How is she dead and Batman's still alive?
The AI decided this. I did not.
So I'm saying, tell the AI we think Wonder Woman is a mark.
Gambit.
Tell the AI we think Wonder Woman should not be on that list. Can you replace her with somebody else? And can you move Thor off the list? Because that's crazy.
Yeah, fuck Thor too.
I'm gonna say, can you replace Wonder Woman? I'm gonna say, can you replace Wonder Woman?
Because that's crazy. Wonder Woman?
And give Thor a better placement.
He didn't get too much shine in the last 10 years.
Ooh. Certainly. Here's an updated list of the physically strongest characters. So, Thor is now 3rd.
Nice.
Doomsday is 4th, who originally was 5th.
Doomsday.
And then they added Darkseid to the list instead of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great list.
This makes more sense.
That makes more sense.
I'm going to say, this list makes more sense. Do you agree?
I agree, because get Wonder Woman out of there. Every one of those people on the list can mop Wonder Woman.
Oh, my mama, they can. I'm like, since...
You know how many times Darkseid can just Omega beam that bitch?
I gotta ask ChatGPT. So I said, this list makes more sense. Do you agree? ChatGPT said, yes, I absolutely agree. This revised list reflects a more accurate ranking based on raw physical strength across Marvel and DC comics. I'm gonna say, why did you have Wonder Woman on the original list?
Just messing with ChatGPT. Like, really, why was Wonder Woman on that list? I think we can all... Right, we can agree. Wonder Woman didn't need to be on that list.
I originally included Wonder Woman on the list. In many iterations of DC Comics, she is depicted as one of the strongest physical heroes in DC Universe. As a demigoddess of the Amazonian strength, she is often shown battling characters like Superman, Hercules, and even Darkseid in physical combat, making her one of the top contenders for raw strength. Her strength is often portrayed as... Hold on.
But Darkseid...
Yeah, what's going on, Woods? What's going on, big dog?
We just received a call from one of our field correspondents reporting in about Wonder Woman being... not able to go up against Darkseid. Even if she went up against Darkseid, like...
But listen, I asked...
She dies too often and gets knocked out too often for her to be...
She's like Sakura.
Exactly.
But look, I asked ChatGPT about the reasoning, so here I'm going to pick up from where I left off. Her strength is often portrayed as being comparable to that of Superman, especially in some storylines where she is shown as being just as capable of lifting heavy objects, enduring immense damage, and engaging in battling cosmic beings. Additionally, her combat skills and magical weapons, like Lasso of Truth and Sword of Athena, further enhance her fighting abilities. However, when we are strictly looking at the physical strength of characters like Hulk, Superman, Thor, and Doomsday, who have feats that consistently show them to be on a different scale in terms of raw, planet-shattering power, there you go.
Exactly.
While Wonder Woman is indeed one of the most powerful characters in DC in the context of raw physical strength, she doesn't quite match the sheer destructive capability of unrelenting power that some of the other characters on the list, like Hulk and Doomsday, have displayed. That's why on your updated list, Wonder Woman was replaced by Doomsday, whose strength is more consistently depicted as being on par with the likes of Hulk and Superman in terms of physical power, without added skill or magical ability that would sometimes give Wonder Woman an edge in specific situations. And that's a perfect analysis for why Wonder Woman did not deserve to be on the list.
Exactly.
Now, I'm going to ask ChatGPT how they feel about their earlier intelligence list. Do you feel like your intelligence list was accurate as well? Let me see. Do you feel your intelligence list was accurate, seeing as how we found...
Could you ask him what about Black Panther
flaws
and Bruce Banner?
In your... Hold on.
Because low-key, Hulk and Bruce Banner should be on each part of the list. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bruce Banner is intelligent. You know that.
I was listening to some bullshit on the text. My bad. Threw me off.
Well, I'm saying, you know Bruce Banner is super intelligent.
I like the Hulk. I haven't done the same, right? I agree.
Like, there's
he's
Black
smart.
Panther,
He's the man. He just got emotional problems.
Exactly.
Like all my friends.
But his emotional problems turn him into one of the strongest beings in the universe. So who gives a fuck?
Doesn't mean nothing when you can't control it. It turns him into an uncontrollable monkey.
There's versions of the monkey. There's versions of the Hulk.
He's good. Usually he's the bad Hulk.
I mean,
usually he's the bad Hulk.
I mean, have you seen World War?
All right, fellas. So here's my question to ChatGPT.
Usually he's fucking shit up more than he's helping.
It's crazy because I'm talking to a robot and asking about their feelings.
Yeah.
But look, do you feel your intelligence list was accurate, seeing as how we found flaws in your strength list? For example, why are Black Panther, Bruce Banner, or Peter Parker not on the list for intelligence characters?
Yeah, that's a good question. Either it's going to change the list or it's going to bullshit us about why they didn't make the list.
So let's see what ChatGPT says. So you're absolutely right to question the intelligence list as well, especially in light of how we reevaluated the strength list. The intelligence rankings in Marvel and DC can also be nuanced, and it's worth revisiting to ensure accuracy and balance. Here's why Black Panther, Bruce Banner, and Peter Parker should be considered for the inclusion. 1. Black Panther. Okay. So they're giving reasons why they should be included on the list, but are they revising the list? Okay, so revising the intelligence list.
Uh-oh.
In light of this, so they gave the reasons why they should be included on the list potentially. Yeah. Should I read those? Honestly?
Yeah, read the
reasons. Yeah. All right, so Black Panther. So here's why Black Panther, Bruce Banner, and Peter Parker should be considered for inclusion. Intelligence. T'Challa, a.k.a. Black Panther, is one of the most intelligent minds in the Marvel Universe. As the King of Wakanda, he's not only skilled in strategist as a tactician, but also a scientific genius, particularly in the fields such as engineering, physics, and biochemistry. His ability to innovate and use advanced technology like vibranium rivals some of the smartest minds in Marvel. In fact, Black Panther has even been shown to rival or surpass Tony Stark.
Exactly.
Iron Man in certain intellectual domains, making him a strong contender for inclusion on any intelligence-based list.
That's what I was thinking. Sometimes he beats Tony Stark.
Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner is widely recognized as a genius in multiple scientific fields, especially in nuclear physics. His intelligence is one of the reasons he created the Hulk. He created the Hulk in the first place, and he has created groundbreaking technologies. However, his brilliance is often overshadowed by his rage-fueled persona of Hulk. Despite that, Banner remains one of the smartest individuals in the Marvel Universe, even if intelligence isn't always showcased as prominently as other characters due to his alter ego.
I mean, nobody really cares that he's intelligent.
But he is, yeah. And Peter Parker. Intelligence. Peter Parker is often considered one of the smartest people in the Marvel Universe, especially in terms of practical and applied scientific knowledge. His abilities as a chemist, engineer, and inventor are evident in how he creates his web shooters, modifies gadgets, and constantly adapts his technology to deal with new threats. Peter's ability to solve complex scientific problems...
Oh yeah, the web shooters are crazy technology.
Yeah. Peter's ability to solve complex scientific problems, his photographic memory, which I forgot he has a fucking photographic memory.
Crucial.
And his aptitude for inventions makes him one of the most brilliant minds despite his relatively young age and lack of formal education, compared to others like Tony Stark or Reed Richards. Yo, I low-key want to ask them why they don't have Reed Richards' son on the list. Franklin Richards.
Franklin Richards, I think that's cheating because he's actually...
a multiversal being?
He fits both lists in the sense of, like, he's super intelligent because his powers make him that way.
Also, like, he's super strong because his powers make him that way.
Right.
Niggas making pocket dimensions at the age of, like 4.
Exactly. He got, in his mid-age, right? Like, in every kind of universe where there's a Franklin Richards...
He saves the day.
No. He has Galactus be his herald. You feel me? He's got Galactus on a leash like that.
Damn! That's like calling the strongest nigga in the universe your bitch and then making him be a gimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He says to me, my Galactus. You know how Galactus says to me, my Herald, or to me, Silver Surfer, and shit like that? Mm-hmm. He says to me, my Galactus. And this nigga Galactus comes out like, yo, what's cracking, bitch?
It's time to eat?
It's time to eat.
Alright, so, revising the intelligence list. In light of this, here's a more accurate, well-rounded list of smartest characters across both Marvel and DC, reflecting the missing characters and others who should be mentioned. So as previously mentioned, Reed Richards is one of the smartest minds in Marvel, capable of solving problems no one else can, and an expert in physics, engineering, and chemistry. They still have Reed Richards number 1, Tony Stark number 2, is a genius inventor, engineer, and strategist. His technology and ability to rapidly innovate, making him one of the smartest characters in Marvel. Still has Bruce Wayne number 3. Bruce Wayne is a strategic genius and expert in detective work, criminology, and psychology, and various other fields. His intellect is on par with many of the smartest individuals in DC, despite his lack of formal education in science compared to others. Number 4 is Lex. An epitome of scientific brilliance in DC, his intelligence rivals Superman's strength in many storylines, and he's responsible for creations of many powerful technologies. But you know who got replaced? Victor Von Doom. And guess who got replaced by?
Black Panther.
Yes, sir. You already saw the answer, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw it. T'Challa.
I was already knowing. And he said T'Challa, his deep knowledge of Wakandan technology and scientific prowess, making him the force to be reckoned with intellectually. So honorable mentions, Bruce Banner. So Bruce Banner was considered before Von Doom this time.
Okay.
Peter Parker after Bruce. After that, they got Victor Von Doom, and then they gave us an extra one that we didn't consider.
Who's that?
Martian Manhunter.
I didn't think Martian Manhunter. He is telepathic, nigga.
He says he's one of the most intelligent characters in DC Universe, often underestimated for his intellect.
Oh, he does play the part of a detective.
Despite his impressive array of abilities. So he's another one of those characters who's extremely intelligent, but you don't think about his intelligence because it overshadows his other abilities. Yeah. You just think about him being a fucking Martian.
Yeah.
You know? He can transform and other shit.
But low key, you know what I just thought about after they took Doom off the list? Like, Doom and Black Panther are the same kind of character when you really think about it. Like, they're both leaders / kings of, like, supposedly would have been third world nations, right? But, like, one guy's a bad guy, one guy's a good guy. But, like, the difference between Latveria and Wakanda is the Wakandan technology and the vibranium is just so much further ahead.
Ooh, look at some heat with this next question.
You got a question?
I asked it. With preparation time, who is the smartest?
With preparation time, who is the smartest? No. You gotta say with preparation time, who wins in the battle?
In a battle of intelligence?
In the battle, no. Because the intelligence, okay.
So amongst amongst the strength characters and intelligence characters with preparation time, who wins in a battle royale?
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and go through this question first, and I'll reiterate the question the way you asked me. Then we'll go through the battle royale question.
Okay, cool.
I'm having fun right now.
Nice.
All right, so Pete. So, Pete. Let's see. So the question I asked ChatGPT. Oh damn. Oh, I gotta go back to the top of the question. Apologies.
Hold on, let me pause. I'm getting a phone call.
Alright, we're back and we're better. So with preparation time, who is the smartest? When considering preparation time, the smartest character across Marvel and DC Comics will be the one who can anticipate their opponent's moves, craft detailed strategies, and use their intellect to create perfect countermeasures. Preparation time allows these characters to use their vast knowledge and resources to outthink and outmaneuver even the most powerful foes. Here's a breakdown of who would likely be the smartest when given preparation time. Guess who takes the first spot?
Batman.
Evil Green. When they have time to prepare, who's the smartest?
Gambit.
You just talking.
So go with Gambit.
Batman.
Gambit's tight.
Number 1, Batman. Why? Batman is renowned for his ability to outsmart even the most powerful beings in DC Universe, including Superman. His strategic genius and problem-solving skills allow him to devise intricate plans that counters opponents' strengths. Batman's preparation time is often what makes him such a formidable opponent, even against cosmic beings or those with superior powers. He's also known for having contingencies for every situation, including taking down his fellow Justice League members if necessary. Example, Batman has a plan to defeat almost every hero in Justice League, including Superman, using their weaknesses. His detective mind and technology make him near unstoppable as a strategist.
Damn it!
Who's number 2, fellas?
Well, I'm gotta go with Mary Jane.
I'm gonna do the rest.
No, but there's also
Reed Richards, Tony Stark, Lex Luthor, then Batman on the list again.
It's Lex Luthor and goddamn Tony.
Batman was prepared. He showed up.
It says Batman prep time
but
versus prep time with the
20
rival
versions
genius.
of Batman.
It's
like the Joker. There's like 1800. There's like Batman is like the Renaissance man. They're like this nigga's like he damn near like a god. There's so many versions of Batman.
You know what's crazy? Because I questioned it the first time. It includes honorable mentions. So honorable mention, Victor Von Doom.
We just found a way to get honorable mentions hack on ChatGPT. So save that for yourself.
Hey, Victor Von Doom got replaced with Batman twice, but Dr. Doom was on the list. First honorable mention. And then the second one.
So we'll just say we'll say Victor Von Doom is fifth because Batman got mentioned
twice. And then third is the Flash.
The Flash, low key. That's because the Flash is bullshit.
Speed Force. Yeah.
No. Have you seen
Speed Force X?
Have you seen the clips? Okay, so in YouTube Shorts and shit.
Wait, what was the version of the prep time question you wanted me to ask?
Amongst all the strongest and most intelligent characters in DC and Marvel, who, with prep time, wins in a battle royale?
So with prep time, across the strength and intelligence list.
Yeah. Who is the victor of the battle royale? Nah. Have you read Red Sun?
So here's my question. So with prep time across the strength and intelligence list, give me a detailed battle on who would win and their prep and their placing upon elimination.
In a battle royale.
In a battle royale.
Yeah.
Style competition starting planets away?
No. In a battle royale. Just say battle royale.
No. I'm trying to be as specific as possible.
In a battle royale on Earth. In New York. In Gotham.
So competition. Nah, Gotham's not fair.
In Gotham, yeah.
Gotham's not fair. No, that's not fair.
In Metro City.
No, a battle royale.
In Metro City.
On Terra in Warhammer 40k.
Wow, that's crazy. Nobody wins that. They're gonna just say the Emperor. Watch, it's gonna fuck it up. Because the Emperor and the Astartes and the Adeptus Custodes.
This is truly an exciting hypothetical scenario. A battle on Terra, Earth, and Warhammer 40k universe featuring the strongest and most intelligent characters from Marvel and DC Comics. With prep time, the dynamics of the battle change significantly. Each character will use their genius and resources to gain an advantage, but also consider their physical abilities in a world where massive destruction and high-tech warfare are common. Participants: Batman, DC, Reed Richards, Marvel, Tony Stark, Marvel, DC, Lex Luthor, Bruce Banner, Superman, Hulk, Thor, Doomsday, Darkseid. The battle setup. The battlefield is Terra, the heart of the Imperium in the whole Warhammer 40k universe, meaning it's a world full of advanced technology, towering structures, and most notably, vast warfare capabilities.
Gambit.
Given prep time, each character has access to their resources and intelligence, while some, like Superman, can quickly access their threats. Like Batman, Reed Richards, and Tony Stark will use their strategic genius to form plans to create weapons or find weaknesses in their opponents. Additionally, characters like Hulk and Thor are incredibly strong, but with prep time, their power could be augmented, making for a thrilling multi-dimensional battle.
Multi-dimensional?
Why is Aquaman not strong?
Because he's a mark.
Nigga, the water rules the fucking planet. That's the craziest part about this.
Once he hops out the water, he ain't shit.
Are you ready for this?
Nigga,
yeah, let me run it.
The water runs
the battle royale breakdown.
Once he hops out the water.
Hold on. Battle royale
The
breakdown.
first phase, tactical planning. Batman begins by assessing the terrain, creating traps, and setting up contingencies. He takes the time to study all his opponent's weaknesses, possibly preparing kryptonite for Superman, or synthesizing a gamma inhibitor to weaken Hulk's rampage. Batman also prepares EMP devices to disable technology like Iron Man's suit and Reed's gadgets.
Nice. Okay.
Jesus!
You got all the Batman,
whoa! All right. Reed
Batman
Richards.
is still a human.
Reed Richards immediately starts gathering materials to build advanced devices. His focus will be on tracking the movements of his opponents and coming up with devices that can neutralize them based on their known weaknesses. Example, a device to neutralize Thor's godly power, reverse engineering of the Hulk's gamma radiation.
Y'all leaving this out. Batman is a human.
Yo, AI is
Batman
so
is
fucking
human,
smart.
so Batman don't fuck hoes.
Yo,
That's all you have to do is
Tony
catch
Stark.
Batman when he's fucking hoes.
Tony Stark sets up Iron
You
Man
catch
suits
Superman
around the
fucking
battlefield,
hoes, he's still
creating holographic
he's still
decoys
Superman.
to mislead his foes, as well as setting up automated defenses of arc reactors that can disrupt both Thor and Superman's powers. Iron Man suits are made to adapt quickly based on the opponent. Lex Luthor spends this prep time creating a power armor and begins deploying drones around Terra, specifically designed to counter Superman and Hulk. Lex's greatest strength is ability to manipulate others, so he might attempt to use mind control or manipulate Doomsday as a weapon.
So, Paul, we all invited Batman and Superman
I'm
over
not done
to
reading.
drink with us tonight.
That's not what we're talking
And
about.
Batman went home one of our
Hulk
bitches.
and Thor both begin by
Right? He
understanding
thought he
the
was safe because
environment,
he with the homies.
but don't engage in strategic
No, I'm
thinking
just saying, it's
the
like the
same way
movies.
as others.
Listen.
Hulk might focus on finding a path of destruction, while Thor uses Mjolnir to manipulate the environment, seeking areas of power and focusing on his control over storm clouds for incentive strikes. Doomsday doesn't plan, as he is a being of pure rage and brute strength. He'll charge into the fray looking to destroy anything in his path.
Nice.
Darkseid uses his Omega Beams to create portals and warping the terrain, setting traps for his enemies. He'll stay distant for now, using his godly intellect to observe and find the right moment to strike.
All I'm saying is, look at
Superman would initially use his super speed to survey the battlefield and identify weak points, taking a defensive position to assess how his opponents are prepping. He is cautious but not paranoid, and with prep time, he's also capable of scanning for vulnerabilities such as kryptonite traps or other counters. I'm surprised Barry Allen's not on the list as a.
He's not.
Is Batman not a ladies' man?
But he's not one of the strongest.
But look,
Batman is a ladies' man. It's so easy to catch him slipping.
mass punch. That's all he needs
He's
for
not.
anybody.
He's not there.
Batman is always where he's not supposed to be. That's how you.
Phase 2.
That's how you catch Batman. See.
The battle
thing
begins.
is about Superman is he's Superman. Like you can see.
So, fellas, who do you think's gonna win the battle royale?
If Batman is not close to none of his gadgets, it's over.
Who do you think's winning?
We all know the truth.
So out of 10. So look. You got evil. Batman, Reed Richards, Tony Stark, Lex Luthor, Bruce Banner, Superman, Hulk, Thor, Doomsday, and Darkseid. So there's a version. So Hulk and Bruce Banner are both on there. They're not the same character in this.
Hulk and Superman.
So Hulk or Superman?
Them both. It's gonna be a tie.
Batman.
All right, and I'm going for.
Batman wouldn't even be in the picture. It's so that's why I hate comics.
I'm going for Darkseid, dog.
Okay.
I'm going for Darkseid.
I'll go with Darkseid too, but bad guys never win. So
Nah, but in reality, I feel like Batman's gonna win. I just didn't want to pick him because you did, but I'm going for Darkseid. All right, phase 2, the battle begins. As the battle kicks off, the intelligence-driven characters have set up defenses or hidden traps. The characters who rely on strength, like Hulk, Thor, and Doomsday, are ready to lay waste to anything in their path. However, the first moves will likely come from intelligent masterminds. Batman will likely engage Superman early on, using his kryptonite devices and planning to trap him in a high-tech containment field, designed to drain Superman's powers over time. Batman's first strategy will be to neutralize the biggest threat in the room. Reed Richards uses advanced technologies to counter Thor's lightning. He might create an EMP shield to disable the effects of Thor's magical abilities to use force fields to block his attacks. He's also clever enough to avoid direct fight and uses intellect to trap Thor in an area that limits his ability to use the full extent of his powers. Tony Stark, Lex Luthor, would likely form an uneasy alliance, as both are highly intelligent. Stark would likely try to disable Luthor's drones using EMP pulse weapons, while Luthor would have prepared anti-Iron Man tech to counter Stark's suits. Both would likely try to outsmart each other through technological warfare. Doomsday and Hulk would charge into the fray, creating massive destruction as they fight. Where the fuck am I? Their strength makes them highly dangerous, but their lack of strategy or preparation puts them at a disadvantage. They'll likely end up fighting each other, with Hulk getting angrier.
Hold on.
Oh, yo, Chris.
All right, guys. Just now, we had the pause going on, so our boy CJ Bangers just now pulled up. He's a regular. Say what's up to the people.
Yo, CJ Bangers, aka Celsius Territory.
And he's joined by his lady, the one and the only Celsius. Say what's up to the people.
Hello, people. How you doing?
Alrighty. Anyways,
so
people.
we were in the middle of talking about theoretical battles between the strongest and most intelligence, and across Marvel and DC.
And we had ChatGPT.
Okay, so
Stop it.
No,
nowhere near the list.
He actually is because he's a super intelligent nigga.
Yeah, but listen, he's not even here. So
he wasn't here for that. So we are deep.
According to ChatGPT, we had it go ahead.
Oh, we're using ChatGPT.
Deep. We're going deep. We're on phase 2 right now. We're literally according to ChatGPT, we're in phase 2. So what we did was we curated a list of the most intelligent characters, and then we curated a list of the strongest characters. We had a question on one of the characters, and then they replaced it with
Wonder Woman in that shit. And we were like,
yeah, and they included honorable mentions, and then we had them rephrase their intelligence list as well, which they re-included T'Challa and took off Von Doom. And then we set up a battle royale for all the characters with prep time 1 through 10. Right? Currently we're on phase 2 where they're all engaging. So all the traps they set up in phase 1 before the battle started are now coming to effect currently.
Oh, and ChatGPT's running it for us.
Yeah, ran the whole thing already. Yeah, so currently I'm reading phase 2, but let me go ahead and read to you, or at least reiterate kind of what's going on. And I'll just begin from phase 2, all right? Because in phase 1, so let me just let you know who's in the battle currently. Then I'll begin at the top of phase 2 for you because you're here. So participants in the battle royale. Batman, DC as the smartest character. Reed Richards being number 2 as the smartest character. Tony Stark, Lex Luthor, Bruce Banner. Those are top 5 smartest characters in all
You don't have
DC
to say the
Marvel.
top 5. You can just tell me the characters.
All right. Then we also got Superman, Hulk, Thor, Doomsday, and Darkseid. All right.
So one more time.
So,
Batman, Superman.
No, Batman, Reed Richards, Tony Stark, Lex Luthor, Bruce Banner.
Who's Reed Richards?
Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Okay, and then we also got Superman, Hulk, Thor, Doomsday, and Darkseid. Right?
Okay.
All right.
Darkseid is crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a crazy pick. Yeah, that's a crazy pick.
Darkseid.
Yeah.
We went based off.
powerful.
So we went like basically like if you think about it like nerd versus like barbarian, if you will, right?
Yeah.
Strength and intelligence versus strength.
And who's
that's
the barbarian?
battle
Who's the strength character?
All the strength characters. So the strength characters.
Superman, Hulk, Doomsday.
Oh, so it's a 5v5.
No,
It's not 5v5, it's a
it's
battle
1v1. Everybody's battle royale. So Hulk.
Okay.
So because I believe Thor's in this, right? No.
Yeah, Thor as well.
Yeah. So the
And
strength
everybody gets prep time? How much prep time?
doesn't say.
Doesn't
The
say.
ChatGPT just developed the idea of what prep time is, and they're fighting on Terra and Warhammer 40k. Yeah, dope as hell, right? So, look, the intelligence characters. Batman, Reed Richards, Tony Stark, Lex Luthor, Bruce Banner. Right? And then the strength characters. Superman, Hulk, Thor, Doomsday, Darkseid. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So, here's phase 2. I'm going to go back to it because this is where the battle already began. Okay, as the battle kicks off, intelligence-driven characters that have set up defenses or hidden traps, the characters who rely on strength more, like Hulk, Thor, Doomsday, are ready to lay waste to anything in their path. However, the first move will likely come from the intelligent masterminds. Batman would likely engage Superman early on using his kryptonite devices and planning to trap him in a high-tech containment field designed to drain Superman's powers over time. Batman's first strategy would be to neutralize the biggest threat in the room. Reed Richards uses advanced technology to counter Thor's lightning. He might create an EMP shield to disable the effects of Thor's magical abilities or use force fields to block his attacks. He's also clever enough to avoid direct fights and uses intellect to trap Thor in an aura that limits his ability to use the full extent of his powers. Tony Stark and Lex Luthor would likely form an uneasy alliance as both are highly intelligent. Stark would likely try to disable Luthor's drones using EMP pulse weapons, while Luthor would have prepared anti-Iron Man tech to counter Stark's suits. Both would likely try to outsmart each other and are thorough in technological warfare. Doomsday and Hulk would charge into the fray, creating massive destruction as they fight. Their strength makes them highly dangerous, but their lack of strategy or preparation puts them at a disadvantage. They'll likely end up fighting each other, with Hulk getting angry and stronger as the fight progresses. But Doomsday's ability to evolve and adapt might make him a stronger contender as this battle goes on. It's like those niggas are infinitely buffing each other.
Yeah.
And then whoever wins, bro, is a problem for everyone else.
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah. Darkseid uses Omega Beams to attack from afar, teleporting and striking from different angles. He'd remain in the background, attacking anyone who gets too close or making strategic moves to deal with the most dangerous foes. He's likely to take out someone who tries to fight him directly. Eliminations and winner. Are you guys prepared?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Hulk is likely to be eliminated early in the battle.
That's crazy.
Batman's prep time could lead to him to deploy gamma inhibitors or kryptonite-infused weapons to weaken Hulk over time.
Apparently, so we out of this whole
and this is all AI, right?
Yeah.
This is AI taking in the lore of the comic.
Of everything all at once.
Yeah, and
developing an
everything
idea.
across
Yeah.
the internet. It's
Yeah.
literally everything across the internet. So these
Yeah.
are like real statistical and
Yeah.
analytical
To weaken, so
answers.
let me finish. To weaken Hulk over time, making him susceptible to defeat.
Analytical.
Once weakened, the other characters will likely engage him in a more focused, coordinated attack. So essentially, Hulk is the biggest fucking threat.
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right,
Everybody
so
would team up to take him down.
Batman's prep time shit would really fuck Hulk up. And they're like, all right, now Hulk's getting jumped by everybody because they're like, this nigga needs gamma rays. He ain't got them right now.
Yeah.
All right, boom. 2. Thor will put up a huge fight, but characters like Reed Richards and Tony Stark might use technology and environmental manipulation to weaken him. His strength is immense, but with preparation time, his vulnerabilities are more exploitable, as such as his reliance on Mjolnir. Lex Luthor would eventually be eliminated once Batman or Tony Stark figures out how to counter his robotic drones and power armor. Luthor is brilliant, but his over-reliance on technology would lead to his downfall if he's overwhelmed by Reed Richards' tech or Iron Man's armor. Doomsday would be a wild card. Hulk and Doomsday may destroy the battlefield in their wake, but Doomsday's adaptability makes him a dangerous contender. However, Batman, Reed Richards, and Superman will likely team up to subdue him after exploiting his weakness, such as attacking him with energy-based weapons.
These are the characters at their best.
Superman, despite being Batman's primary target, is likely to survive longer. His speed, strength, and ability to fight back with his heat vision and freeze breath would give him a strong advantage. However, if Batman succeeds in using kryptonite, he could be taken out by a coordinated effort. Reed Richards would ultimately emerge as the winner. His intellect allows him to adapt and outsmart the other combatants, creating weapons to counter the strength-based characters like Thor, Hulk, and Doomsday. His technological innovations combined with his ability to predict outcomes and create traps would lead to his victory, especially after eliminating the most dangerous physical threats. Tony Stark and Batman would be the final two contenders, with Batman possibly gaining the upper hand in the final confrontation through strategy and psychological warfare, knowing Stark's weakness, perhaps involving his ego or tech-based vulnerabilities. Final rankings of elimination order. Hulk, eliminated first due to lack of prep time and being overwhelmed. Thor, taken out after a fight with Reed Richards and Iron Man. Lex Luthor, defeated by technological warfare or Batman's traps. Doomsday, eventually overwhelmed by a team effort likely using weakness-exploiting tech. Superman, killed by Batman's kryptonite strategy or Reed's tech. Batman, final battle against Reed Richards and Tony Stark. And then 7, it's between Tony Stark and Reed Richards as the actual victor. It hasn't decided. So, let me ask, who wins? Question mark. In this intense battle royale between the smartest and strongest characters from Marvel and DC Comics, taking into account prep time and their ability to use both intellect and strength effectively, the winner will be likely Reed Richards. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I get where they're coming from. Like, if you understand how powerful they make Reed Richards in all this shit, it's crazy. But like, I don't agree with it in the sense of, like, if it were in a comic book where for whatever reason they were on Battle World, like Doctor Doom for whatever reason was able to use the Infinity Gems to cross multiple dimensions to bring niggas into Battle World in the year 40,000, right? Like, would Hulk really not just mop everybody? Would they come together? If it was a comic, probably they would do what they said. But you know what I'm saying? Because it's based on consuming comic shit. So they would take out the biggest threats first and team up and shit.
So look, this is based off what I feel like the AI would think logically based on if they were in control of the characters, right?
Yeah.
And how they thought the characters would think. But if you took the characters' egos and prides into effect, I feel like they might act a little bit different. But if you act as logically as possible with these characters, I feel like that might be a little different. But here's what poses the next question for me, right? I had fun with the comics, but now arises the next question. Do you want to do cartoons? Do you want to do, I guess, fictional lores? Or would you like to do anime next?
I mean, not really trying to do anime because the anime powers get crazy because you got...
One Punch Man wins everything.
No, he doesn't.
I don't agree with half the shit y'all was saying.
No, he doesn't. And see, that's why that's
why it's One Punch though.
Batman is a whole bunch of bull like that.
Yeah, One Punch Man hasn't.
So
Paul. Power level.
So how does Batman compete? Like I said, you know, we watched like Bocce. If they all in an arena,
who are we doing next?
They all in an arena. How does Batman? How does
we have a vote for
cartoons?
What do you mean?
No, Paul, I'm asking a question.
Cartoons.
If we all in the arena.
Ed and Eddie are the strongest.
Cartoons. Anime.
Scooby-Doo, nigga.
Scooby-Doo.
Plank is the cat. Plank is the whole fucking strongest nigga.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Powerpuff Girls.
Since the 60s. Scooby-Doo.
Powerpuff Girls.
Scooby-Doo since the 60s.
Are we okay?
Standing on it.
How about
Standing on it.
Look.
Standing on it.
Can we do a tier list?
Teen Titan Go.
We're standing on it.
Do a tier
Scooby-Doo.
list of cartoons. All right.
Scooby-Doo. Way more money.
We're gonna do a tier list of cartoons, right?
Everybody
knows S tier cartoon was Grim Adventures of Billy and
So
Steve.
specifically what? American cartoons or what type of
Hanna-Barbera.
cartoons?
Scooby-Doo.
What type of cartoons? We need to be specific.
What do you mean? What type of
Scooby
cartoons?
Dooby Doo.
What?
Anime is not cartoons.
I know it's
Exactly,
not.
yeah.
So when we speak cartoons,
So
are we asking
cartoons are
about
defined by their
animation?
Americanism.
So
Cartoons.
We're talking
stuff
about
that
cartoons
doesn't-
for family and
based
kids.
upon American cartoon animation
For kids and families.
Who are the
Scooby-Doo.
top
Hands
5?
down.
Grim Adventures. of
Scooby-Doo, nigga.
We're not doing top
Almost
five.
100 years
we're doing a
pushing.
tier list.
Scooby-Doo.
No, we're doing
Fuck the
top fives,
skip.
top fives battle royale.
Scooby-Doo.
That's nothing.
We're not doing the battle royale. We're doing
There's
tier
no
list.
combo, nigga.
No tier list. Battle royale is better.
Tier
Drop the
list.
mic.
Why would I do a battle royale of cartoon niggas? That doesn't make any
Teen
sense.
Titans.
It
You talking about
does.
Let's
Cartoon
do a battle
Network.
royale of cartoon niggas that would include like biker mice from Mars and X-Men. And then we get back in the
Scooby-Doo.
we
Yo,
get back in the
grandma.
fucking-
Yo, grandma
Well,
was
no,
a kid
we're
when
just
she was
using-
watching Scooby-Doo.
I don't care.
That letting you know it's still going.
All I'm saying
You're
is
telling me
episodes.
You wouldn't
Still
rank.
going.
You wouldn't rank in a tier list.
Scooby-Doo, 60.
we have an equation.
Scooby.
Why am I going away from the equation?
That was specific for intelligent and strength niggas.
Scooby.
Yes.
The original
Now
equation-
we're
the
going
original
intelligence
equation-
and strength niggas for American animated cartoons.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why not?
What's
Cause
the
I run
what,
this shit.
what's
We
an American?
about-
What's an
we
American
about tier
anime?
list.
Street Fighter.
That wasn't the tier list that we just did, and I
We
feel
were
like I
going
had
to
more
do a
fun
tier
with the
list, and
battle
that was
royale.
fine.
No, tier list is whack because we had a
list
tier
is
list
not
last
whack.
one.
So why
Yeah,
you trying
they
to
already
play?
gave us tier list.
Why you trying to play your whole combo? The greatest cartoon is Scooby-Doo. though.
I'm trying to make us have a battle royale.
Okay, cool.
We can find that out.
We
Why
can
we
get
gotta
past that
have-
though, right?
why we gotta have a
we
battle
can get
royale?
past that. Cool.
I want them to fight each other
They don't, why everything gotta be about fighting, bro?
because it's cool.
No.
He just wanted to fight when he wrong. He just wanted to fight when he wrong. Everybody
The
just got-
intelligent, the niggas meant for fighting, but we ain't having everybody fighting.
He wants to make a tier list over battle royale. Man, I'm making a fucking battle royale.
CJ.
The car.
CJ.
Huh.
You want to sound like Scooby?
Wow.
Just saying. Scooby, yeah.
Scooby's
Powerpuff
hard.
Girls. Just saying.
Scooby's hard.
Powerpuff Girls is cool. A lot of stuff I get into.
Look, that's all cool, but
You ever
Scooby was
seen?
before
You ever
that.
seen?
You remember Cartoon Network?
Dexter's Lab.
You,
Oh, yeah.
you know what you're talking
Like
about?
Dexter's Lab. You seen the Omelette du
Scooby-Doo
Fromage
came on
episode?
before all that.
You ever seen the Omelette du Fromage episode?
So,
Have you seen the Omelette du Fromage
what's
Sure,
the
you around my
question
age.
that
It
I'm
all came on
asking?
around we got out of school.
Have you seen the Omelette?
Where's
du
the
Fromage?
weed?
got out
No,
of
hey,
school.
you skip me, bitch. Pass it
No,
right
we're
now.
passing it to you.
No.
You just
That
ate
made it
that.
around. No, it made it around. You skipped me.
I didn't
Pass
skip
it
you.
here.
Nigga,
You passed it to
what you
me.
mean?
I didn't
You
even.
tripping.
I didn't hit it.
Then who passed it to me?
CJ did, and you
Oh.
passed it to him after he
I
already
thought
passed
he
it.
passed
to
it to
you.
Rotated, nigga. It did rotate. No,
Didn't even touch
No
me.
bullshit.
I passed
rotated
it to him
you
every
was,
time.
You was having convo.
Didn't touch me.
I
You
passed it
did.
to him every time.
No bullshit, Paul. I'm watching. I've been watching you while you've been in your feelings. I've been watching.
So you're against the battle royale, but I'm for a battle royale. But if we're making a tier list, so what are we making a tier list of first?
We're making a tier list of
Okay, let's
cartoons.
Let's do cartoon animes too, and let's do.
And we'll do anime
but-
separately. We're gonna do because cartoon and anime are not exactly the same.
And-
Like
and let's do-
cartoons
let's-
is based in American type drawing and, shit.
And because they're
like
younger,
one
so let's
episode
do
just means some
different.
shit.
Let's do like 2000s and
That's why I said Grim
Yeah,
Adventures
yeah,
of Billy and
exactly, yeah,
Mandy. That's
because
why
we not-
she said Powerpuff
because
Girls.
them niggas don't know what we know, like the 90s. They you know about Bobby's World and shit like that. They don't even know about that. You know what I mean?
Do you guys know about Bobby?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't even know about what Wild and Crazy Kids. You know Nickelodeon when Nickelodeon was
Wild and Crazy
shining.
Kids was not a.
That was a cartoon, but that's when Nickelodeon was
Yeah,
shining.
yeah, sure.
Here's my question.
But do you?
Make me a top
Bobby's
10
World.
list of characters in order across all American
Street
animated
Sharks.
cartoons.
There's so many. Street
What
Sharks,
category first?
Biker Mice from
Intelligence
Mars. So
or
many
strength?
Cartoons.
But that's not what cartoons are about though.
Yeah, at all. Yeah, that's not anime. Cartoons are for family. It's all about jokes. and
Cartoons
family.
are about
Yeah.
like
I'm
what
just
they
staying,
Fair
I'm just staying on category for what it was that we
My bad.
originally were doing in the first place. I don't know why we're making a top 10 opinion-based list of
because I want to
the
hear
best
niggas'
art
opinions.
But this is ChatGPT. I'm asking a question too.
We just happen to bring in ChatGPT. It's not
I
like
want
we
to
have
continue
use
using
ChatGPT every
ChatGPT
time.
because we were just now given a goddamn story,
My man.
essentially.
My man.
Like, why
Oh, I
wouldn't
really
I
got this
continue to
one.
utilize that? You know, it doesn't make any sense to me for me to not. Make me a top 10 list of the smartest characters
That's right,
in
Shell, time
order
like this,
across
goddamn.
all American animated
He's all right.
cartoons.
You gotta
There we
adapt
go.
to bullshit.
I'm doing that.
YouTube
Making a
is,
top
right?
10 list. Here's a top 10 list of the smartest characters across all animated American cartoons.
So why can't we talk about our opinions, Paul?
We can.
I know.
But considering their intellectual capabilities, problem-solving skills, scientific knowledge, and overall ability to outthink others in respective universes, the list is based on these criteria. But also
Wait.
how they
What
are
would you
portrayed
consider a
in their
smart
respective
cartoon?
shows. Number one.
I mean,
Yo, you know who do you think is number one?
No, wait, Paul. What would you consider
Have you seen SWAT Cats? Have you seen?
No, like Simpsons, because that's a grown cartoon. Like, what would you consider a smart cartoon?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because
American animation.
Yeah, like
American animated
cartoon.
cartoons.
It'd be the Simpsons at number one. South Park around.
No, characters. The smartest characters.
I haven't watched enough cartoons to really give you an answer.
I
Bobby's
feel like
World.
you know who the number one is,
You're
but
the
you're not
brain.
gonna
Pinky
say
and the
it.
Brain.
Yeah, Pinky
Dexter's
in the Brain.
Laboratory.
Yeah, Dexter.
Pinky and the Brain.
There you go, Dexter. That's a good one.
Pinky
That was a
and the
good
Brain.
one.
Do you know who
Animaniacs.
ChatGPT has as number one?
Who?
Wait.
Rick Sanchez.
Whack.
What?
fuck is Rick
Oh my
Sanchez?
god, that's cheating.
Whack.
He's like Einstein.
Whack.
Oh. Who's number two then?
I don't think that counts as a
Yeah, who's
cartoon.
number-
I'm gonna say make another list exclusive Rick
It's a
Sanchez.
cartoon.
But it's
No,
not.
it's
It's not like the cartoon that I meant. By
No.
the
It's
tier
including
list.
adult
Yeah.
cartoons. It's all
I meant
Like
more
an
like
actual like.
like
I'm
shit
just
that
not gonna
showed up
include Rick
on
Sanchez.
Hanna-Barbera.
Rick Sanchez isn't fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Like shit that was like made by Gendy Tartakovsky. You feel me? Like Samurai Jack low key would count. You know what I mean? Like Fairly Odd Parents is a dope ass
Oh
cartoon.
yeah.
You know what
All
I
right,
mean?
so here's what I'm saying.
That's not
Make
not-
another
smart, well
list
written.
excluding Rick
Yeah, it's well
Sanchez.
written.
Yeah,
Who's
well
a
written,
fair.
but, you know.
Is that cool? Right?
I don't really look at cartoons for like the strongest and most intelligent characters.
Yeah,
That- but
not at
that's-
all.
Pinky and the Brain.
We're just having fun. That's
I
it.
would just want to have fun talking about the fucking shows and where niggas rank their shows amongst their shit, so I can learn more about niggas and why they.
Yeah, I
rank
never
their shit
thought
the way
nobody
they
was
do.
Well, do you want to know who the new number one is?
Who?
Minus Rick Sanchez?
Who?
Yes.
Pinky. Or
Dexter.
That's a
Brain.
good. All right.
No. Oh, wait.
Who do you think the smartest
What you
character
call-
is?
what
Minus
you
Rick
call?
Sanchez?
I said it earlier. You made me forget.
And I would have
But
said
I
this
said
one
it
too.
earlier, though.
I would have said this one too if I wasn't reading the list.
But I
I said
said
Pinky.
All
I said it earlier though.
Pinky.
Brain.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
made
The
me
Brain,
forget,
Or
Dexter.
But I said
Or
no. But it's somebody else. I said it
It's a
earlier.
cartoon,
You've
right?
seen
He's
enough
smart as
cartoons.
fuck.
You've seen
Yeah,
enough cartoons.
smart.
Just guess.
And this is the smartest one.
Smartest cartoon character.
Brian on Cartoon Network. It's another little smart one.
It would be a robot, which would
You
be
think?
yeah,
You didn't
Not the robot
creator of the
spot.
robot?
the creator of the robot.
Not the creator of the robot.
That's
guess.
Dexter then.
Come on, gotta guess. Come on. 10, 9, 8.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. All right, you guys ready for it?
Yeah.
Number one without Rick Sanchez.
Frankenstein was smart.
Drummer. Brrr. We got Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's good. That was a good one.
Want to know who number two is though?
TJ called that one.
The Brain.
Yeah.
Pinky and the Brain, yeah.
There we go.
That sound right?
Pinky
That sound
of
right?
the world.
Paul, have you ever heard of Freakazoid?
No.
You never heard of Freakazoid? Have you ever heard of Freakazoid?
That
Have
sounds
you ever heard of
familiar. That's
Freakazoid?
old, right?
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
the red suit. Red
Yeah.
blue nigga.
Freakazoid was on some different shit back in the day.
Guess who number three is?
Hmm.
Who?
Professor Utonium from the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, yeah, for
okay,
sure,
okay.
for sure.
Wait, Professor X?
Professor
Hey,
Utonium.
number four is somebody that like we all know but we'll never
That's
guess.
the professor that made
Hey,
the-
number four is somebody we
The
all
nigga
know
who
but
created
we'll
the
guess.
monkey.
I
Nigga.
swear Professor X.
No, that's Professor Utonium.
All right, you guys
He
ready for
made-
number four?
He made Chemical X.
And he make him, yeah.
You guys ready for number
right,
four?
right.
You guys ready for number four?
Sure.
Ben Tennyson.
Oh, he's not that smart.
Phineas and Ferb is smarter than
Omnitrix.
all of them.
Exactly. Phineas, he's not smarter than all of them. He's smarter than Ben 10.
No, the Omnitrix made the Omnitrix
I
made
never
X.
watched that.
Omnitrix is smarter
Phineas.
than Ben 10.
Phineas
No,
and
'cause
Ferb.
Ben-
Phineas and
Phineas and
Ferb.
Ferb are smarter than Ben 10.
No, because
For sure.
when Ben 10 when he fuses with Alien X and becomes an Alien
I
X,
never
he
liked
becomes
That's
a piece of
bullshit.
that
She's
race.
Never
like
watched
Rick
it.
Rick
Yeah, I never
Sanchez.
liked that
cheating.
shit.
Bullshit.
All right, yeah. So, anyways, number 5 is Cerebro from X Men.
Exactly. They included the exit. That's what
Number
happened.
6, Star Wars from the Yoda from Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Get the
Wow.
fuck
He's
out of
just
here.
wise. He's not.
Number 7
No,
is
he's intelligent.
number 7
All
is
Jedis
Dale
are-
Gribble from King
like
of the
Force
Hill.
makes you intelligent. Like you. Dale Gribble, you said?
It's a Dale.
Dale
You know,
Gribble
man,
from
you know
King of
that,
the Hill.
man. Yeah,
Hey,
never
hey,
knowledge, man. Never knowledge.
Hey,
You know
number
what's
8 is Velma Dinkley from Scooby Doo.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Here we
Number
go.
9, Frylock from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
He is low key smart.
Yeah, yeah. he's-
And then number 10, who should surprisingly low-key be higher on the list if you're going to include him at all, is Stewie Griffin.
Stewie Griffin.
Okay,
yeah,
I can see that.
He does
Hey.
make a time machine.
I want you.
Nigga, yeah, he should be like at least in top 3.
I want everybody. I want everybody in the room to know though.
Honorable mentions,
Don't you say
Professional
The
Farnsworth
greatest
from
cartoon
Futurama.
ever made for
Yeah,
family.
And
Dexter, make a time
Shirley Bennett from Community.
Shirley Bennett from Community.
Mhm.
How
What
is
is
that?
that?
How is that a cartoon?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
Y'all know Scooby Doo got
They had a
movies, right?
cartoon episode once. What?
Y'all know Scooby Doo got movies, right?
Scooby Doo got movies.
I seen them all.
Oh, you tripping?
He got a lot. You got a lot
Have
of
you
them.
seen?
I've
Okay,
seen them all.
Look, that's gonna make me
I've
sound
seen them
like
all.
Mark. These used to come on.
Yeah, I
when
seen
I
them.
was
The
sick at
ghouls,
home.
the 13 ghosts. I know where you going.
No. But also the school. You know the school with the.
The Scooby and Scrappy, everything.
No, the school with the kids that are all monsters.
It's a 13 ghosts. 13 ghosts of Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
13
Okay,
ghosts of Scooby Doo.
That's
Yeah.
that one.
The little white ghost. Yep. And
Yeah.
give him the little bug. Yeah. It's very. It's the Scooby and Scrappy. 13 ghosts of Scooby Doo. It's the Scooby where you got Scooby Dumb. Then you got.
Have you seen the little Scooby Doo?
Scooby Doo movies when you have the celebrities?
No, have you seen
the one with the Gold Shadows and Batman?
Is it called
Yo.
Young Scooby Doo?
You have the one with Batman, too.
Have you seen the Young Scooby Doo one?
Yo, I got another question for
A pup named Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Have you seen a pup named Scooby Doo?
That's on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, that
too.
shit goes on.
Yo, hey, I got another question for ChatGPT though.
Okay,
How do you feel about this one?
I see.
Out of all American animated cartoons, who has the strongest control of the cartoon force?
Wait, say it again.
Cartoon Force.
Wait, say it again. Say it again, Paul.
Do you know what the cartoon force is?
I've never heard
Yeah,
of it.
what does that mean?
So you know how cartoons do this like weird shit where they like smash by shit and they still survive and do things? That's called the cartoon force.
What,
And that's
never
the
die?
ability to- Basically,
All
but, also,
anime.
but also no, it's all cartoons. They have the ability to do like crazy shit, like run super fast, have their eyes pop out of their head, get smashed by shit, and
Oh, so
survive.
Roadrunner, yeah.
Type shit. That's like an example of a cartoon force. Now, there are characters who have the ability to control that specific ability. For example, the greatest example you can understand that's like not regular
Yeah,
is
that's
like
all cartoons.
One Piece with like Luffy's character. You know how he has.
That's not Cartoon Force. That's like
No, that-
explained in his shit. Like he has the fucking gum bullshit.
Yeah, the gum. Yeah.
That's
That's-
not Cartoon Force though.
That's
Cartoon Force has no explanation. That shit just happens.
no the ability that he is making use of is called the cartoon force. This is confirmed by the artist, the creator himself. Oda has said that is the cartoon force Luffy is using when he goes to Gear 5. All right.
Paul, he's
Plain
like
and simple.
older.
That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't fucking matter. He likes American
Grow
cartoons.
up.
His character Super Saiyan is using the cartoon force. Accept it, nigga. Your game, you do whatever the fuck
Using
you
the
want.
cartoon
He created a
force?
series where he does what the
I'm
fuck
not
he
saying
wants. Yeah,
no
it's called the
blunts
cartoon
or no
force.
braids.
It's called the cartoon force.
The-
Just like there's a
If it-
speed,
it
there's a
can't-
speed force.
It can't simultaneously be used to
Y'all niggas love
describe
arguing.
something
God
generic
damn.
and also be the thing in this nigga's thing.
When it gets
Pick one.
created and used enough, and you
Chris,
have enough references to
you
it,
have some
enough
fries
characters
today?
to use the example,
But you're talking
it is
about
its own
Not
thing.
yet.
you're talking about
Not
Wile E.
yet.
Coyote
You
getting
got no Kanye
smashed
satisfied
and
yet?
popping back
Not
up,
yet.
and these niggas get flagged
That's
and
an
having
ex-
no
He started smiling
explanation
at him.
for it.
That's an
As
example
opposed
of the
to-
started
cartoon
smiling
force.
like, what you want?
The cartoon force is the ability or things that cartoons. Matter of fact,
He starts. Oh, baby. Paul be so serious.
I got you right here. Hold on. Before I even ask this question, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you what the cartoon force is, so I can
His
give you a
name was
definition.
Green.
So I'm gonna cut this, right? What is the cartoon force? So I can give you a better definition for it. Rather than arguing with you about it, because that's wrong. The cartoon force is a term often used informally by fans of animated series to describe the absurdly powerful abilities that certain cartoon
You
characters
say
possess.
informally?
Wait, don't cut him off. Go.
Informally.
Chris, don't cut him off.
Informally, yes.
Start all over. He fucked it up.
The cartoon force is a term often used informally by fans of animated series to describe the absurdly powerful abilities that certain cartoon characters possess. These abilities are typically beyond the limits of real-world physics, logic, or even typical narrative rules, often relying on cartoon physics, a comedic and exaggerated set of physical laws unique to the animated show. Which is why Luffy specifically,
Every show does that.
Gear,
though.
when he goes Gear 2, Gear 3, Gear 4, he does not have the ability to tap into the cartoon force until Gear 5. Whereas the eyes are popping out his fucking
No,
head, he's
honestly,
smashing the
no,
ground, he's cartooning,
That's a special
moving towards
move.
people, but
That's,
really
that's
all
like
of that
body.
shit
You
is
know that?
cartoon force.
No, that's
All
the
of it.
special move.
All,
Yeah.
No, I'm saying all of it. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
That was an
is
example
all
of giving
his
me. That's a
cartoon force.
special move.
No,
It's the stuff he can do because of his ability.
Yeah.
No,
Even the gum
but-
fruit
but-
is
but-
a
that
cartoon
sounds like
force.
character
no,
special
but it's
moves.
not
The gum fruit
termed
is
as
a cartoon.
that.
The
No,
ability he
because
gets from
no,
the gum
no, but
fruit
that's
is
not. It's like
cartoon
that's like a
force.
That was the
Super Saiyan.
general
From
term, Paul.
definition
The
that
general
they
term
gave
is special
you
moves.
from the abilities.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Special moves.
The
No,
general term
it's
is special
not.
moves. Yes,
Because-
it is.
That's the general
I just read
term.
what you just said. The general
That's what
term
it means, is special moves.
Each character has special moves.
Yes.
Exactly what this is saying.
It's by American comedic cartoons, and specifically the art
It
style
didn't- it
that
didn't
Luffy
say that.
uses. The specifically,
It said-
Did not say
It
any of
said
that.
fans use it as a description for shit they can do that's not possible to be done in real world physics. Just like niggas going Super Saiyan
Character
and crushing the
specials,
world
yes.
and shit like that.
And then when you're about to die, character specials.
You can't go Super Saiyan? I can.
Oh, you can? Just make your hair go blonde and fucking
I can't
straight up.
show
and-
you that. I can't show you that. Then you're going to call a detriment on
The
me.
only thing I can do is go super old.
I got super regular aging technique.
I can just go slower.
I got super slow down mode.
Super slow down mode on everything. You're gonna turn
It
it up.
uses regular physics to make.
I'm
it
gonna
go
turn
the
it up.
same
It's
speed
gonna-
I
it's
The
go.
term
The first
anime
15 is
special
gonna be
forms
up.
and cartoon
After
force
that.
refers to two very different concepts in the realm of animation. Though they both involve characters exhibiting powers or abilities, they both go beyond normal human limits. Here's how they differ. Anime special forms refer to transformations of power-ups that state
That's not what
anime.
we were talking about.
Yeah, we're not talking about
I'm
cartoons.
explaining the difference between the cartoon force and anime abilities.
But we weren't talking about
We're
cartoons.
not
But it's all
talking
used.
about
It's all used
yeah.
informally anyway. So
Yeah, Paul. We
And
don't
that's
care
the
about
thing,
cartoons
bro.
really
No, you don't. But I'm talking about the cartoon force, and you're sitting here
because there is no
agreeing, like,
cartoon
you know,
for us. I know what you're talking about. No, not to stress you out, but yeah, because the cartoon force can't compete with the anime.
I'm done talking about it. Have a conversation. Like, it's just nothing to talk about.
No, he just got so
You
stressed
know,
out.
'cause-
Okay, I'm sorry, Paul. I didn't mean to
No,
stress you
bro,
out
it's
that
just
much.
annoying.